Hello and welcome to the Hair Talk. This is where we talk about and celebrate the black hair culture. My name is Kwama Joy. Today I'm with a special guest. I will let her introduce herself in a few. I just wanted to highlight the topic of today is locked versus unlocked. I'll be telling you more about that after my guest introduces herself. The Hair Talk is where we talk about 100% natural hair and celebration of the African hair.
Hi everyone, my name is Connie Zawadi and I have dreadlocks.
Yes. So, locked versus unlocked is basically dreadlocks versus unlocked hair. So, Connie, tell us a bit of your hair journey.
My hair journey started like 7 years ago. All through, I had processed hair using of chemicals. So I needed a break out of that. I think the salon business was making business out of me, and the chemicals were getting too much for me to handle. So the best way I went through it was first get my hair cut short and survived for like a month with it. Then I told myself, why not try these things that people always put on their hair called dreadlocks, sister locks. But I just took myself to the salon and they said I needed to lock my hair. First few months was terrible because before the hair locked took a while. The journey of wearing a wig so that your hair doesn't look so bad, and I was working and you don't want your workmates to say you're trying to lock your hair. You have to be professional in all you do. Well, so far so good. I've had them for like almost 7 years and I'm really enjoying.
You've mentioned that most people didn't think locks are professional. Why do you think people don't see locks? It's natural hair. We should wear our hair to work, right?
Yeah.
Especially, I'm thinking 7 years ago. So
you've joined the Rastafarian thing. It's not Christian.
Yeah.
It's not. But it isn't all that. It is just all about you and what you want to do.
What are some of your experiences with stigma when it comes to locking your hair?
Okay, the first thing I think when I was working, guys were like, hey, how can you put locks? Hey, you're working in a law firm. How the law firms do not accept these things. And then I'm like, well, it's my hair and I like it. But surprisingly, after I put, so many people then locked their hair because it was way easier, way easy to maintain. You wake up and just put your ponytail and you're out. Then, I have to straighten it. I have to get it put on cornrows so that I would look good, presentable.
Yeah. So it's just basically easier and it's cheaper.
It is way cheaper.
Yeah, because people like us who don't have locked hair, you have to buy conditioner, I don't know what oils, wash days. Okay, how are wash days for you who has locks hair? Yeah.
It now depends on individual. I do mine like almost 2 to 3 months, but depending on how I feel. The good thing about having locks is that you can just go under the shower and pour on it water. You're good to go.
I can only imagine.
You can decide. You don't even have to go to the salon. You have to you can just retwist them on your own.
Yeah.
Because it's one easy step.
Do you think that the hair someone has on defines them or says something about who they are?
No, it doesn't.
Why?
Because now, let's take now, like you'll find doctors. There's so many doctors with locks, even a few lawyers, and it's just a profession. It's not, the hair does not do anything to you.
So why do you think that even now there are still offices and places you can't get into when you have your afro in a certain way or even just locks?
I guess, what do they call it? It's not more of professional etiquette that now, let's say it's out. We say their culture, their office culture maybe does not allow it. That's why you find so many people either putting braids on their locks so that no one knows that they have them in the office. So you hold your ponytail or put a weave to it. It's just, I think, the office etiquette, maybe their rules and regulations.
What are some of the challenges? Because you've said a lot of good things about having locks and stuff. What are some of the challenges of having locks on?
Depending on how the hair has been locked, there's always maybe breaking. Sometimes the hair is not as smooth as it's supposed to be. That kills it. And of course, after a while, when you see your hair, you think your hair is weakening, you'll want to get it cut. And, it happens. Many people, it's just like normal hair.
Yeah.
Let's say, just like normal hair. Everyone would say, I'm so tired about this hair. I want to cut it. It's so bad. It's so bad. It's you who's saying it's bad, but people out there think that your hair really looks great. I've got those compliments. Like I say, I'm going to wake up, I'm going to shave this hair of mine because I am tired. But when you get out there, someone says, wow, how long has your hair been? You have such nice locks. I wish mine were like this. Hey, then you're like, okay, so I'm doing well for myself. Yes, there's that. But also, I think dreadlocks are easily maintained when they're at a particular level where the heat is not too much. When they're too long, it now becomes boring. There is only one style that you can style that hair. Either everything up, because you cannot, when you hold it falls down. The heat is too much for you.
Bro, umeangusha kitu. Thanks. Mazee, usikuwa na beba hizi stuff hivi. Chini ya maji, bro.
Ai, mbona?
Kuna wasa wapendagi kuwa na stuff ka hizi hadharani.
Lakini si kila mtu kuwa nayo. Inaonyesha uko careful na unajichunga.
Ai, bro.
Acha ni kushow. Having a condom means you're careful na unachunga partner wako.
Acha?
Si ndio? Hakuna mtu anataka kuishi life with regrets.
But
risks sio worth it. No glove, no love. Period.
No glove, no love. Ni condom mfukoni. This message is brought to you by the Reproductive Health Network in Kenya.
So what are some of the things you wish you knew before you had on your locks?
No, I don't wish anything. I dived in for them and I'm enjoying it as it goes. But I know one day I will have to trim them. Because I don't want them too long that I'll have to have so much hair on my head. You get. So maybe I'll have to cut them maybe halfway. And the good thing is that it's business. I can sell them and make my money.
You don't miss like my kind of hair when you could just comb it and...
No. Okay, my natural hair is soft and an afro. Easy to maintain, but still I would not go back to that because I know it will just be like 2 months of it. I'll want to put a weave. I'll want to put something else. I want to put braids. Why put braids when I can lock my hair? You get? And with the locks, I can decide to cut them half and sell and let the other grow.
It's a business.
It's a business.
It's a hair business thing going on.
Yes, going on.
Okay, so do you like reggae? And what is the association between reggae or the relationship between reggae and locks?
Connie, as on an individual, I hate reggae. That I will not lie.
Hate, as in hate?
Hate. All right, I can't stand reggae. And I don't know why everyone thinks that, yes, you have dreadlocks, you must be a Rastafari. Oh, you must like reggae. We like other things. True. We like other things. Maybe blues, pop, but reggae, I don't know. It's not my type of music. I wouldn't put on my system to listen to it. No. Even I find it's a lot of noise. Yeah.
So your locks are not influenced at all
At all.
That's interesting because I like reggae and I don't have locks, so
maybe you should try put locks.
Maybe I should try put locks.
Yeah. And also the advantage of having locks, your hair grows. You'll be surprised. When I didn't have locks, I know my hair was stagnant of a particular length for almost 5 years. Yes, but when you put locks, it just grows. It just grows and grows and grows. Yes.
So let's go back to the hair products for a bit. What specific hair products do you use for your hair? Because people like us who have this kind of hair and locks, we usually struggle with products. Which products help you grow your hair, soften your hair, entangle them? We're using kitungus and rice water and things like that. So as an individual, what kind of hair products do you use for your locks?
Okay, I'm a believer in coconut oil, and maybe for twisting my hair I would do with wax, but mostly now that my hair is long, I don't like wax at all. So I do a lot with the coconut oil. It's easy, it's cheap, I believe. For me, it's cheap.
Cheap is how much?
The bottle costs me about 150 or less, but it will take me almost the whole year because it's liquid.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm not using it like every other day. Though some days I would use to pack up my hands and stuff.
Yeah.
But for my hair, that is it. Water, coconut oil, you're good to go.
But how expensive is it to install your locks?
It depends on what installation you're saying, because there are two types, isn't it? There's the one which is done on your hair. You're doing it from scratch. They're locking your own hair. And there's this other one that, is it temporary locks or something?
Oh, the one where they add another
which will cost you almost like 30K to do that. So when you're going to do like your locks, depending on who you want and what products you use, because let me tell you, there are places where they'll use beeswax. There are places where people will just use natural avocado and aloe vera, and other people's hair really locks very well. They use.
Yeah. So what happens to people who think their hair is not locking? It's just they went to the wrong salon?
No, it's not the wrong salon. I think it's just the type of hair.
I've seen people with locks.
Yes,
I have.
You have. But you see, there are different ways that you can use to lock hair. Now, for such people, that's what I'm saying. They need to use that crochet method.
Yeah. Before we proceed, we asked our listeners to contribute to this episode and got some very, very, very interesting responses. Let's have a listen.
13 and I got a relaxer. I was a source of so much laughter. 15
my preference is unlocked hair because I feel like my hair is gonna grow thicker and thicker each day because I get to use natural products. So I feel as if like the strands of my hair is gonna take in the necessary nutrients for the hair. Most of this more versatility, that is like you're able to style so many styles. Each day there's a new different style than the previous day but one. I feel like I have like that freedom of doing what I want, living the way I want with my hair, doing anything I want with my hair. Last but not least, I can say it's economical because those people who have locked hair, they have to go buy waves, wigs, braids, those crochet stuff. A hairstyle defines you because for me, like natural hair or unlocked hair just brings out the freedom in me, the inner peace in me, the lively mood in me because I'm able to do what I want with my hair anytime, anywhere.
I like my hair locked. One, because it is easy to maintain. It is easier to apply hair product. It is easy to style. You don't have to comb your hair every day when you wake up. And I think the kind of hair someone has defines you. For example, when you have braids on, you feel more confident.
Okay, so the advantages of locks is that I don't have to worry about making my hair every single day. It's a wash and go situation. I don't have to worry about bad hair days, and also it makes my hair grow longer. The reason I put locks is because I got bored of always making my hair. Blow dries got in my nerves and always plaiting.
Good hair means curls and waves. Bad hair means you look like a slave.
I would like to say a very special thank you to all of the listeners who took time and participated in this episode. Thank you very much for your input. Continue sharing your opinion and views about locked or unlocked in all our social media platforms. When you comment, that is when you share your opinions. So don't be shy to comment down below on this episode. There'll be a section for you to comment. I wanted to ask, is dreadlock an African hair thing that white people, wazungus, are copying? It's just hair, anyone can do it?
It must have been an African thing. The African hair is easier locked. And those days, back in the days, I remember way back, there was a lady in our village. Her hair was, what guys are calling sister lock now? She had them then.
How long ago is that?
I'm saying I was young.
Yeah.
So we are talking over 40 years ago. And she had those things that people call sister locks now on her head. And all she used to do was wake up and it had locked nicely. And she was old. She was an old mama. So I think it's just, we didn't have combs back in the days, and I think guys embraced it, I guess.
So it's something that is coming back
now. It's coming back, yeah.
So
not it's coming back. It's been there. People just opted. Maybe that lady didn't have a kichana. or she decided that that's what, because I know Kikwetu, it's called kusiga. I'm a Mejikenda, by the way. So kusiga, so it's just niniring your hair without combing it.
Yeah.
Which is the same way you're doing with the dreadlocks.
Yeah.
You're twisting it.
Yeah. Because I'm thinking, me growing up, because I am very
old, I know.
Yeah, very old.
Yes.
When I was growing up, locks were very strange. They were not a thing. They're like, Kwani, you don't have a comb. Where are you coming from? Why can't you keep your hair neat? Because we want to relax it and blow dry it. And then it's now, because I really thought my hair was terrible because it was all hard and kinky. And then now all of a sudden it's in fashion. So I'm wondering, is it now? Are we just trying to embrace our culture now and who we are?
No, that thing has been there. You know, every, I think, generation, it goes and comes back. Those are the things that go back and forth. Things like hair. Everyone will want to try something new. You get, at the end of it all, you get bored of it. Came the curly kit, came the straight kit. You've walked through it, the palm. You've gone through those drier things. Then you say, oh no, I can't take it again. Let me cut my hair. You're back to the natural hair. You grow your natural hair, then you'll think, what else can I do with it? Something else will come out.
Yeah.
Maybe you'll just do the ragged, where you're not combing your hair.
Yeah.
You see, you're heading towards the dreadlocks. Then you'll decide, maybe I don't need the dreadlocks. Let me cut. Let me do a weave. Let me do, that's how the guys do it these days.
Yeah.
Your station weather.
Welcome to the Panthers weather forecast. Let's see what the weather is like today. We have had some low clouds in the morning, but I'm afraid there will be light rains through the afternoon. Then later today, a beautiful day with ample sunshine returning with highs of 26 degrees and lows of 15 degrees. Later tonight, it's going to be foggy with temperatures of 23 degrees. As we get later in the week, Thursday, partly cloudy skies continue with highs and lows of 24 and 15 degrees, and by Saturday expect late night thunderstorms with lows of 15 degrees. And for Sunday, don't leave home without your umbrella because you will be accompanied with storms of highs and lows of 22 and 13 degrees with humidity of up to 81%. This is Kuma Joy with your weather report.
Your station weather.
So in your time, like the time you have been around on this planet Earth, which hairstyle can you say it stands out? I know you have dreadlocks now, but like all those that you have mentioned.
My goodness, I've gone through all, I'm telling you.
All of them, from all those calculated.
In high school, I think when I was joining, I was a rebel, I had curly kit. Then when I think I moved to, from 2-3? I moved from curly kit to straight kit. Then from there, I moved to palming my hair, which I had a palm for the longest time. I used to live in the salon. That's one thing I'll tell you. And moving from getting to dryers and doing weaves every 2 weeks, braids going. There's no place I didn't enter. That's one thing I'll tell you. At least now, I think I have like 2 people who do my hair. Just 2 people. But that was those days. You get your salonist is not there or your salonist is busy. Oh, she get big, do lines. Do what?
That is all the time we had for today. We were talking about locked versus unlocked. If any of you is just catching up, you can go and listen to the whole recording. Yes, and Connie has been a wonderful guest. I will let her say something short before we finish. Parting shot.
Well, like I've seen Joy has just natural hair. I'll encourage you to try. There's nothing bad with trying something. And just like the tattoos and the dreadlocks are told are not Christian and like it's going to take your faith, I think it's worth a try if you want to. If you don't want to, no one can force you to do it.
Yeah, that's good advice. I think I'm also going to flow with that. Embrace whatever you have, try new things. Our hair, I think, is very flexible. I'm saying that, and I'm very terrible at trying new things. So I think we all have something new to take home. Yes, thank you, Connie, for being here. Until next time, bye.
Bye.
I thought I needed to rush, but it was never enough. Cause all I needed was some coconut oil. Don't worry about the small things, I know I can do all things. Mama always told me that, and she was right.